What's good, man? What's good? Hope everybody is doing well. Let me see something. I don't know if I can do that. All righty. All right, man. Hope everybody's weekend went very well. Last time I saw y'all, we were doing the OG boxing talk, but we back at it. Man, I wonder how I can do my guess I can't. Strange. Strange. All right, man. So yeah, let's talk about it. What's up with your boy? What's going on, Mass Arms? Windsor, Todd Wong. What's going on? Kenyatta Ali, Jeff the producer, B&B Boxing, Steve J checking in, Famous Ogon. What's going on? Those are the only that's the only comments that I can see right now. So I guess I'm gonna hold up, man. Or excuse me, it's the only chats that I see right now. Things are probably just going a little slow. Man, YouTube has really been backed up, man. A lot of stuff has been operating slowly. What's going on, Jose de Jesus? What's going on? So we're going to talk about this morning. Your boy Terrence Crawford doesn't think the coronavirus is real. I did a video about it, man, and I did a Patreon about it today too. Jeez. Man, I'm telling you, man. We can damn sure shoot ourselves in the foot, huh? We got the best aim at our own feet that we could possibly have, man. Nobody should shoot themselves in the foot faster than we do. Jeff, the producer, man, what's going on, man? B&B, yeah, Raquan Bell said, yeah, my brother Fannon, what's going on? Yeah, Bud is dumb. Bud ain't dumb, man. Bud just trifling, man. Just that's just trifling. Like, what do you get? I don't get I don't get the benefit of that thinking, man. You know, like the only thing that can happen is you get hurt for being wrong. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing, and you get inconvenienced. So I just don't know if it's honest for real, man. I think some of these people say this shit just for a reason that they ain't got to act right. Like some people would believe, say for example, like I didn't believe it. Because me, I'm super suspicious of all kind of shit. Getting dropped by green beans caused more damage than we thought. Dog, I don't get it. Boxing and barbecue, I don't get it, man. Jay Dixon, what's going on, man? He said, even if that's what he thinks, putting it out there publicly is not a smart move. Yeah, Jay, it's not a smart move from public relations point of view because like people think you're like, that's like Kyrie Irving in the flat earth, except for dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, you say, how could you not believe 1,000 people are dying? I have no clue. But I'll tell you this, that was my first reaction. My first reaction was, yeah, you know, it's a flu. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, okay, it's the flu. That's what it sounded like when people explained it to me. But then, I do this every once in a while. I'll say to myself, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, dude. You ain't a doctor. You know what I'm saying? So I just tell myself real quick, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So since I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna listen to the people that know what they're talking about. And to have Drew Titan on the show, dog, any doubt that I had whatsoever that this thing ain't really hot as a firecracker was over. As soon as I sat talking to Drew Titan, man. Yeah, dude, what he said, dog, it was like several paragraphs. It was a conversation. But and maybe he misspoke, but at a certain point in time, he said not real. And something to the effect of, if all these people are dying, why don't I see him in the hospital or something like that? Like, I mean, you have to read it for yourself. I don't want to misquote him. I don't want to do any more damage than is necessary in the situation. Because, like I said, when it first started, I was like, but dog, now I'm like, hell no, I don't even want to walk. Hey, dude, for real, I don't even really want to be around people now. Like I see somebody coming in, because it's not in where I am. It's not, everybody's not locked. It's not a complete lockdown. You can go out and you can go different places. So, I mean, as long as it's, it's an essential thing, but you can get out the house. It's not like you're locked down. And I'm thinking, and so when I'm out there and I go to like a 7-Eleven or something and somebody comes near me, I'm like, I'm about to get 8 feet. Man, I'm using I'm washing my hands, using hand sanitizer. As soon as I touch a door, I ain't touching shit on me until I get to some hand sanitizer. If you give me something and I'm touching it and I touch it, I am not touching my face coming anywhere near myself until I get a chance to wash my hands and sanitize my hands. I ain't fucking around with y'all. You know what I mean? Carl Real says, don't be quick to judge. I'm not judging them. I'm trying my best not to judge him. I'm just telling you what he said. But it's an effort not to judge because that's risky, man. That shit is risky. I'm not judging whether he's right or wrong. I'm just like, shit, that's risky. And it's not risky for me. It's not risky. It's risky for other people. You know what I mean? Like, okay, say for example, I don't think what's going on, Brian S. Say for example, man, I don't think that the earth is round. I think it's flat. And I think that people are, making up this round earth shit for whatever reason, right? Just say I believe that. That shit's gonna make no difference to you whatsoever in your life. If I don't believe, if I'm wrong, that doesn't do anything to you. Nobody's hurt. That's just me believing something that's not true. But if I think that the flu won't kill you, and I have the flu, and yet I grab your Coke can and drink after you and put it down when you're not looking, because I don't believe that viruses are passed through saliva. So you turn your back and I take a sip out of your drink and set it down, knowing damn well I got the flu. Dog, if I'm wrong, you get the flu. You know what I mean? But if I don't believe that, but yet I just act like, hey, I don't know for sure, then I can have my own idea about what happens, but it won't affect you because I didn't drink your Coke. That's kind of the similar thing with what people, not just Bud, because Bud ain't alone now. Bud ain't in the minority. I don't even know if Bud's in the minority. Hey, much love to everybody that left the comments on my video. I did about it. But man, dog, some of y'all are like, ain't trying to hear it. All I'm saying is, that's cool. Don't hear it. Don't try to hear it. But just stay your ass in the house just in case. Just in case you're wrong. Just in case you're wrong. Can you please stay your ass at home? Just in case you're wrong. Because you really ain't got nowhere to go. Where the fuck you got to go? Really? Because everything's closed. So what you going to do? Might as well just stay in your backyard, dog. Miami Stupid said, no notifications. Shake my head. It's what it is. The notifications and stuff are going to be crazy because YouTube's so jammed up. There's actually a note like on the StreamYard. When you go into StreamYard says that, get ready for the next, couple of weeks for YouTube and big platforms like Facebook to have a bunch of problems because they're not used to this much traffic. So, it is what it is. Brian S says irresponsible, highly irresponsible. But look, man, let's get on some boxing, man. We got 100 people in the building. Yeah. Big Dan Rayfield, man. Big Dan. Hey, it was a great time. Big Dan did a lot of good work. Apparently, though, you will not be writing for ESPN anymore. And I am highly indifferent about it. Highly indifferent. For him personally, I hope that means that he's going to make some more money somewhere else and that his life goes well and all that. I don't want the man to be stressed out and all that shit in the middle of all of this stuff. You know what I mean? So, I don't ever root for people to lose their jobs, even if I, got issues with them or whatever. So the way that he left, I hope that he left. If he left, I hope that he left and he's got a really good opportunity somewhere else and all that good shit, all that. But the fact that he left, dog, hey, dude, if I had to put my bet out there, I think Eddie Hearn got his ass fired. I think Eddie Hearn got him fired when he said, because I was thinking, like, what did Eddie Hearn say about Dan Rayfield? That is a fireable offense right there. What Eddie Hearn said about Dan Rayfield, Oh, I don't know why he got fired or why they didn't renew his contract. More than likely. Okay, so here's the damn, that's fucked up. Raekwon said, hey, Fannon, breaking news, Dan Rayfield is the new manager at ESPN Country Buffet Restaurant. He do a hell of a job, dog. What's going on Underground Asylum? So this is more than likely what happened. Okay, this is what more than likely would happen. Boxing's on a hiatus. Dan Rayfield's contract ran out while boxing's on a hiatus, and they say, well, we can't renew your contract because we don't know when boxing's going to come back. So just real bad luck for you that in the middle of our whole schedule being shut off, your contract comes up for renewal. We are not going to renew your contract. Maybe that's what happened. That's the most realistic thing. That's like if I had to put money on it, I'd be like, that's probably that's what I suspect would have happened. Like, because he's been around a long time, it's not going to be some major performance issue, except one thing, and I'll talk about that. Oh, General Scrub said, Fannon, I had to blast a few trolls out in the comment section of your video for disrespecting Bomber and the Don. Hey, dog, you said the trolls love you. They do. They love you. That's why I keep doing the videos, dog. Got to give them something to hate on. Got to give them something to hate on, man. Brothers UK in that super chat. Thank you, man. He said exactly. Fannon, Eddie said he was moonlighting. Can you speak to 78 and get him a spot? Fuck no. No. You got to be able to speak to him. The LDBC job description, you got to have a mouthpiece, dog. You got to be able to talk to the camera. You know what I mean? You need some pizzazz, some shit. You got to have some pizzazz to you. You know what I mean? We ain't interested in semicolons and commas and ellipses around this bitch. We do video. You know what I mean? But nah, man, can't get no spot. But I mean, he'll go to work for somebody, dude. He can work for boxing scene easy. I mean, he can freelance his ass off. You know what I mean? People are gonna take articles from Dan Rayfield. And who knows? Dan Rayfield might be able to write features. If he can really write, he can fuck around and write features and be cool. But I just don't know how much money he made from ESPN. But I ain't gonna miss his ass. That's for sure. Because lately, all he really, he's the breaking news type of guy, really. He's really a breaking news type of guy. He's not like if they want somebody to write for ESPN, dude, they have Mark Kragle write a sports column. Because he's all wordy and, But Dan Rayfield's a good writer. Like, he has good writing skills. Fannon, he's the manager at ESPN New Country Whole Buffet. Man, no doubt. Oh, damn, that's fucked up, dude. Recursion Legend said, fuck Dan. Come on, man. Dan coming to YouTube soon. Coming to YouTube. I had to, yeah, man, but the trolls, yeah, dude, they love me, man. Without a doubt, dude. Absolutely love me. Can't get enough. Yeah, he can write a menu. Damn, dog, he can write a menu. That's ugly. That's flat out disrespectful, man. Dan won't make it on YouTube. Nah. That's too much fucking work, man. It's not a lot of people can't make it on YouTube. Shit's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like a lot of work. I used to murder him on boxing. Pull counter boxing said it's interesting that we still have people gathering, but the status quo want to keep minorities from outnumbering them. I can see unleashing a virus to take. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't put that out of the realm of possibility. But if you know there's a virus in the air around, if that's the case, then you definitely want to stay inside. You know what I mean? Like, take that for example. Say that's true. I'm not saying that's true, but say that's true. I would take my ass immediately inside. If that's the case, definitely get the fuck out of the middle of the street and all that. It's because you can't believe, not saying you do, but you can't believe both. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, or it's not very, it seems illogical to me to say, hey, we know these people out here trying to kill us, but we don't believe the shit that's killing us is real. Like, you know what I mean? If you believe that somebody's out here and they would do something like that to get you, and you don't want to get got, I would think you would do the thing that would keep you from getting got by the people who want to get you. So if they letting out these viruses, here's how we protect yourself. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Every time you touch something, wash your hands. Keep your hands out your face. Stay in your house. Stay 6 feet away from one another. Wear a mask. You know, all of that stuff. It would work. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I think some people that are saying it are just kind of being trifling. Like they don't want to make it. It's like, they're like, fuck that. I'm going to hang out with my boys. We're about to sit around. You know, we're going to have a party. We ain't at work. Sounds like a party. You know what I mean? Like, let's all get to, man, whatever. This shit ain't real. Let's get in the backyard and, you know, we'll play some, you know, we off work. Yeah, we got a stimulus check. Let's just, you know, let's play spades. Let's play spades and roll some blunts. Pass it around to each other. With all kind of everybody's saliva on the fucking tobacco, passing it back and forth and shit. Like, dude, blunts carry a. They be like, no. Cigars, it's something in the tobacco that kills the heat from the tobacco. It kills the virus. It kills the virus. Hell no. Y'all just looking. Some of y'all just looking for a reason to party and ain't believing the shit because you don't want to believe it. But you know damn well, dog. You know what I mean? What's going on, Ron Finkley? Much love in that super chat, man. Thank you so much, sir. Let me see. Jose de Jesus said Dan Rayfield will get destroyed on YouTube because people will call out his bullshit. Oh, yeah, it's hot, dog. And you got to have really tough skin. It's hot and you got to have tough skin. You can't, because people say all kind of shit to you, dude. Like, I remember one time that it actually got me down. I was like, what? And I'm telling you, I'm just the type of guy for the most part that really don't give a shit what you think about me. That's, you know, that comes easy to me. But at the height of that Anthony Joshua stuff, man, them UK dudes were leaving so many messages with thousands and thousands and thousands. Thousands and thousands and thousands of some of the just calling you everything under the sun, dog. They fucking wear on you, dog. They wear on you, but then AJ's ass got knocked the fuck. But what? No, it was actually before that. I was like, hold on, man, fuck this. I'm just not gonna read all this shit. Delete. I didn't even delete it. I just wouldn't read it. But then I'll go back, or every once in a while, I just, you know, I'll read like 2 letters in the fucking letter and say some smart ass shit to them. You gotta have tough skin, dog, to be in the LDBC because they come at you from every angle too. And from every angle. See, we get it from every angle. You know what I mean? We get it from black folk that want to, you know, black folk that, you know, just want to shush. Stop talking like that. You know what I mean? The people that just want to avoid the problem. You get it from the cats from the UK. You get it from your basic everyday, you know, Rust Belt racist. You get it from everywhere. So you got to have tough skin. So I don't know if Dan Rayfield, because for real, you can see how sensitive some of those media guys get. They get real sensitive. They're definitely used to those writers. They're definitely used to being the ones that are getting pointed at, that are doing the pointing, the ones talking the shit. But because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be able to safely sit there and point their fingers and write a journal on other people. And they don't like when it comes back to them, dog. It'll turn them into straight trolls. But that's another reason why I'm not that happy that Dan Rayfield's leaving, because Steve Kim's gonna get a job. Steve Kim is going to be the only writer for ESPN, and it's going to turn into a fucking troll rag. At least Bob. I mean, Dan Rayfield might say some stuff you don't like, you know, whatever. But Dan Rayfield ain't nearly the troll that Steve Kim is. Steve Kim is a straight up troll, and he's writing for ESPN. So, you know. Ron Finkley said, it's sickening. I showed her a roll with this bitch. What do you say? I don't get it, Ron Finkley. Oh, that's how you do. You got to roll. They be going at you, though, man. They go at you tough. I hope Harold get Blu-ray back like Rocky had to get Mick. Don't know, man. Don't know about that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Steve Kim's worse. Steve Kim is worse. Steve Kim's the worst. Is terrible. And he's a fucking idiot. And he's an idiot too. That's the thing about it. He's not only he's an idiot too. Who in the world puts Monster Inoue at their number one pound for pound fighter 3 fights ago? Like what? Dude, this guy actually sends out on Twitter, troll channels videos to help him troll. The motherfucker's right here now. He's in here now. I guarantee you I've thrown Steve Kim up out of here, dog. I guarantee you. African sci-fi scholar, ESPN replaced the Antichrist with the devil. Yeah, oh no, but Dan Rayfield's nowhere bad as Steve Kim. He's not as bad as Steve Kim, dog. Damn, fat real. Ron Figgins said, Dan, fat Rael. Hey, man, that's a big boy. But, I've been known to tote a couple extra pounds, so, I can't get on the big man, just because he's bigger. He's bigger than me now. I ain't got to that level of big. But, hey, that's another thing, dog. You got to lose weight. Got to lose weight, man. You out there looking for a new gig. You got to get in shape. Okay, over 52, you're over 50, around 50, overweight, dog, and motherfuckers don't, people are biased about that shit. They get real, that's what, maybe Dan can do that, but he's on a contract, so he probably can't. But if he's an employee, they could be like obesity bias, some shit like that. His success depends on him pushing a signature racist forum. Who is that? That sounds like a whole lot of people's jobs. Folks, I don't respect his media men or Chris Mannix, Steve Kim. Both are trolls and liars. Chris Mannix just seems like he really wants another job. Like Steve Kim doesn't act like he's too good for boxing. He's just the little Korean boy in the corner that hear black people getting called niggas and don't want none of the heat himself. So he just points the finger at so he can just get along. He's one of those type of dudes, man. He's that type of dude. Like he want to be worse than the other races so he can fit in. So they don't start talking about his acne faced ass. That's how I see Steve Kim. That's how my opinion of what he must be like in order for him to act like that. Because I grew up with that. I know Korean dudes. Like I know Korean. This dude named Chung Kim was one of my best friends, dude. And the heat is on them. The heat is on them. They get that shit too. When you ain't in the room, they be looking at their asses too. Okay? I know he's Korean, but they out the motherfucker blaming the shit on China. You know what I mean? They're under the heat too. We might not be in the room when they're under the heat, but they're under the heat. But the way that they, by and large, deal with it is trying to get good grades, get really good jobs, stay within their own community or whatever. Steve Kim just wants the heat on us so the heat stays off of him. That's what that is. That's all he is. That's what he is. Dan Rayfield just, actually, I haven't even seen anything really other than that lineal shit that I had back, back and forth I had with Steve Kim. Other than that, Steve Kim is just, not Steve Kim, Dan Rayfield. Dan Rayfield's just been, dropping just factual articles. Like, this guy's going to fight at this time. That guy's going to fight at this time. That guy's fighting at this time. He's not actually writing like the feature shit and giving big, long, blown out opinions like Chris Mannix does over there at Sports Illustrated. Chris Mannix, I'm like, God, dog, how long is this motherfucking boxing article? It was like 12 pages long. Like, damn, dude, I ain't got time for all this shit. Who's fighting? When are they fighting? Hey, what did they say? Put the shit in the video, dog. It doesn't take that long to read. Steve Kim was the first to downplay Carissa Shields' success. If it's my opinion. Yeah, dude, but Steve, he just don't like black fighters. I'm not saying he's just not supporting them because he's in there with Top Rank. What's going on, Miss? Hey, what's going on out there in Brazil, man? And much love, Afro Sci-Fi Sky Scholar for that super chat. I appreciate you, man. Oh yeah, man. But see, that's what that is, man. Kim, oh yeah, Juniper P. The trolls, Kims are obsessed with LDBC channels. Think they base their lives around you all. Look, man. Look. I know the dude don't like me. Okay, I know he don't like me because the dude done put videos out of dudes trolling me. Like your fucking Twitter page is on fire or something, Steve. Like your shit's on fire, dog. You a media motherfucker. They don't care about you. You ain't got no personality, dog. Y'all ain't personalities. Okay. Say what you want. Black Fight Fan is a personality. Okay. 78 Sports TV is a personality. They come to see them, to hear what they have to say. Your ass is just giving people information, homie. That's what you're doing. You're not a personality. Motherfuckers ain't waking up to come see what you got to say, to chop shit up with you, and talk about Corona. Okay. You don't have a personality, man. You just a fucking writer. So, this is what it is, man. That's their job. They are not in the situation where their name should really be known. They're just supposed to tell us what it is that the boxers are doing. You're not anybody's friend. You're not anybody's confidant. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here, man. They think they're bigger than the problem with those guys. Sometimes they think they get bigger than the boxer. And then Steve Kim thinks he's bigger than the fans. Like, so he can actively troll fans. What sense does that make, dude? You're an official media member. You're not supposed to be trolling fans. Okay? You're supposed to be happy that people are reading your article and complaining about it. Because if they're complaining about it, the very least they did is they read it. The greatest insult that they could do is not to read anything that you say and not talk about you at all. That's how that works. But they be trying they tear at cats, man. Well, they don't tear at me. Because in order to tear at me, I gotta listen to you. I don't typically. Ron Figley's definitely don't like me. He was on Twitter, then started feeling like a victim all of a sudden. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Because cats attacked. That's a unique feeling. It has to be to get attacked. Well, I know the feeling. So it's not a big deal for me because I know the feeling. I know what they go through. They give their opinion and people tell them that their opinion is crap. And then they leave all kind of bad and ugly, insults and stuff on their pages and all that. People make videos, talk bad about you at 12:03 Central Standard Time on Fannon International Boxing, roasting you. But still, I would rather have Dan Gar. I say all that to say I would rather have Dan Rayfield and Steve Kim any day. Any day, man. Any day. You dude is not, I don't think Dan Rayfield's a bad guy, man. But anyway, it is what it is with all of that, man. So, all right, man, this is a section of this show where y'all ask me some questions so we can chop it up, man. I don't want to just, that's what I had to say about that. Is Legendary Top Cats in here? LDBC Ego Army already. Boxing Ego. Yeah, Boxing Ego's a good dude. He's got a really good channel. But anyway, man, hit me with questions, man, because that's what it's got to be today. Because I ain't going to keep harping on Terrence Crawford and all of that. I mean, come on, man. Leave your kids at home, man. Don't be wrong and fuck up and give my kids some shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of selfish. Like, if just you don't think it's real, so you're going to let your kids go out, but there's a bunch of people out, bunch of people that think it is real who can't go out because, there's a bunch of gatherings going on, man. It's just, for now, what do you think about Ring Magazine's new pound for pound? It's going to be, I haven't even seen it, but my suspicions it's going to be 2 black people on there. 2 black people, tops 3, right? There's going to be 3 Mexicans, 2 Asians, and 2 Eastern Europeans. Let's go to Ring and see if my calculations are true. Ahead of time. That's how I think about Ring Magazines. Is it a magazine anymore? Let's see what it is. Let's see what Ring Magazine has to say. Pound for pound. That's a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Wow. That's a joke. But let's see if my numbers hold up right. Okay, how many black people on the list? Terrence Crawford at number 4. God. Errol Spence at number 6. So that's the 2 black people that I said. Now, that should be 3 or 4 Mexicans. Where are the Mexicans? Okay. Estrada, Canelo. Wow, that's off balance. There's only 2 Mexicans on there now. Estrada and Canelo. Then Eastern Europeans, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. They are a little heavy on the Europeans this time. Lomachenko, Usyk, Golovkin, and Beterbiev. And number 10, the second Asian to run it off, was Manny Pacquiao. So I know there was going to be 2 Asians on there for sure. And I thought there were going to be 2. I was right on the 2 Asians and the 2 blacks. But I underestimated the Eastern Europeans took one of the Mexican spots. That's ridiculous. Monster Inoue being at number 3 pound for pound ahead of Terrence Crawford is ridiculous. I'm not looking at the comment section. I'm just tripping. Gennady Golovkin being on there at all is absolutely ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gennady Golovkin being on that list. For what? Dude, he's got people that are better than him at his weight class. Demetrius Andrade is a better fighter than Gennady Golovkin is. Man, Gennady Golovkin is washed. So they got a washed up Gennady Golovkin on there. Usyk who ain't fought in a year. Usyk ain't fought. The heavyweight that ain't fought. Wow. Manny Pacquiao is on there in the top 10 pound for pound spot, ahead of guys like Jermell Charlo, ahead of Gervonta Davis, ahead of Gary Russell Jr., Juan Francisco Estrada, who, man, didn't Estrada lose to Chocolatito? Didn't Estrada lose to Chocolatito? What the fuck is Juan Francisco Estrada on there for? No, they could have even had a Josh Taylor on. They could have had Josh Taylor on there. I mean, they could have. There's all. Yeah, get out of here, man. Sorry, y'all. So this is that. So you get to see it. That's my real time reaction to Ring's pound for pound list. Juan Carlos Estrada. Juan Francisco Estrada. Give me something here, man. I know that dude lost to I know that boy. Didn't that dude lose to Chocolatito? Man. Juan Francisco Estrada lost to. No, he didn't lose. Yeah, he did. He did. Dude, this dude lost to. He lost to Chocolatito. He got a split decision with Brian Viora. I guess that's when Brian was a little more fresh. And Chocolatito was in 2012. He lost to Soroy Vasai. And then he came back. And the only reason he could be on here is because he split with Soroy Vasai. He split with Soroy Vasai. And that's why he's on the pound for pound list over Gervonta Davis and over Jermell Charlo and over Jamal Charlo. Am I missing something? What did Monster Inoue do to get ahead of Terrence Crawford, man? To get ahead of Terrence Crawford, man. Do you understand how bananas that is? That Monster Inoue, who just got done getting thumped up, he just got thumped up. He just got thumped up by Nonito Donaire. Nonito Donaire was handling that boy. And Nonito Donaire, by the way, looked washed up while he was handling that boy. He looked washed up while he was in the fight. He looked washed up. And he was still thumping Monster Inoue. Man, God. Boy, please. Much love in that super chat, man. Gerald Morgan said, good morning, sir, from Tripler Army Medical in Honolulu. Man, salute to you, man. And we salute to your channel and thank you for entertaining boxing in times like this. Airborne. Yes, sir. We'll chop it up, man. We'll keep chopping it up about it. Try to keep a little more positive. Stay off that Rona talk. Dog, that's ridiculous. That list is terrible. That's what I think about that. Let me see if I can just, off the cuff, come up with a better list of my pound for pound. I'm going to do a pound for pound list right here. Just write it down. Number one, because I always mess it up. Number one, dude, Terrence Crawford. Bud number one. Number two, Lomachenko. Number three, Errol Spence. Nah. Number three. Gary Russell. Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. Number four, Spence. Number five, Usyk, because of the cruiserweight thing. Number six, Number six, Tank. Number seven, somebody 168. Number seven, I might be able to go Manny. I could go Manny. Number eight, you don't like Loma number two? I got to give Loma number two. Why Loma number two? Because the boy's a fucking beast. Lomachenko's a beast. He's got championships in 3 divisions, dog. He got 3 division champions. He's the best at 126. He's the best at 130, and he's the best at 135. Until proven otherwise, he's the best at 135. So that's 3 weight classes where I honestly believe he was the best in that division. I gotta put Lomachenko up there, dude. I mean, look, he's overrated because he ain't number one. No Canelo. I don't rate dope. I don't do dopers. Don't do dopers. He tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. You got to go, okay? But if you want to have me do a PED list, it would change, okay? If I allow for PEDs, put Canelo at number one and put everybody else notch down, okay? So I'm on, just so you know, Gary Russell Jr., live action, I think he raw, but Devin Haney is a killer. Yeah, but Devin Haney ain't for Devin Haney's just give it a little longer for Devin Haney, dog. Yeah, I can't go with anybody pop dirty, man. You pop dirty, you're off the list. And I'm also a big accomplishment guy. That's why I've got Gervonta Daire. And that's why I've got Gary Russell Jr. Dude, Gary Russell Jr. has held that belt since, he only lost to Lomachenko. And quite honestly, man, he gave Lomachenko the best fight of Lomachenko's career. And Gary Russell Jr. was coming off of a layoff. And he was he was coming off of a really long, I got to check this. I think he was coming off one of the longer layoffs of his career. Let me look real quick. I think he was coming off of a long layoff. So that's why I'm like Gary Russell Jr. because I think Gary Russell. Let me see. Does he got one L on that? No, he wasn't coming off that long layoff. It was 5 months before, so he was regular. When was a really long layoff for Gary Russell Jr.? Well, it was like he's only off 5 months, but I could have sworn there was a longer layoff for Gary Russell Jr. around that time. But I can't see it. Maybe it's just that, maybe it is that he's just fighting once. That's when he started fighting once a year. Brothers UK say number 1, Bud. Number 2, Small, Charlo. 3, Spence. 4, Big Charlo. 5, Pacquiao. I respect that. But I think that, the guy that's probably in all of this, that's getting the most underrated for me, is Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo should be on Monster Inoue. Dude, like Monster Inoue should not be there before Jermell Charlo was there, man. And I'm talking about Jermell Charlo. I'm not even talking about Bud. I'm talking about Jermell. Dude, Jermell is a beast, man. Jermell got a questionable decision. And since Lomachenko gets questionable decisions brushed off his record, I'm brushing that shit right off. I'm brushing it right off, dude. He came back and beat the brakes off Tony Harrison. That's a difficult fighter for him because he won. The reason I give him so much credit for that is because that's a style that's bad for him, and he was still able to overcome and knock that dude out. Dude, Jermell Charlo's a bad boy, man. I like Jermell Charlo's attitude. Jermall Charlo, I think is probably. Man, I like Jermall Charlo. I think Jermall Charlo being a bigger dude would like beat everybody that Jermell Charlo would beat. But Jermell is a smaller guy. And Jermell just an animal. Like Jermell Charlo is an animal. That's why I like Jermell, because the mentality, dude, he's out there trying to do it. And he can box. He just got that personality that's funny, super aggressive and always sounding like he wants to beat up everybody. You know what I mean? Like he might even like you and he's still talking to you like he want to beat you up. Like that, like, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy birthday. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Like, damn, fuck, you gonna slap me because it's my birthday? No, man. Just fucking ready. Like that type of shit. Like, no, man, Jermell. Calm down, Jermell. Calm down. Calm down. Gee, Jermell. Like I said, man. Like I said. Y'all talking all that shit. You never say that to my face. Yeah, man, that dude just wild, dog. That's a wild boy. He be crying and want to fight. You know what I mean? Dude had tears. Man, like, man, getting upset at Tony Harrison, crying. Still sound like he want to fight. I ain't playing with Jermell. So that's why I got Jermell so high, man. Because you're going to have to, that's a dude I really do believe you're going to have to try to kill that dude to win. Because he ain't everything. Not everything's all in one piece up there, dog. And then, so Bud, got to give Bud his respect. Yeah, I love Jermell's passion, man. Jermell Charles is the real deal, man. Lomachenko, dude, can't fucking sleep on Lomachenko, dog. Lomachenko a beast, dude. I got it. I get to 8. I get to 8, and I'm stalling because the last 3 are tough. Because I think actually, okay. So after Manny, Josh Taylor, maybe Josh Taylor, at 8, 9. I don't mind Beterbiev, but I don't know if he's a pound for pound type of dude or whether he's just a monster. You know what I mean? Like Beterbiev could be there, but I don't know if he's just a monster. If he just might just be a monster. You know what I mean? Like at that weight class. But he's a monster. So yeah, okay. So man, I'll go Taylor, then probably Beterbiev. And I ain't putting Benavidez on there, man. Hell no, man. He got to do something. He got to come up. I ain't putting Benavidez on there. Let me see. Number 10, Ray Martinez. Dog. Ray Martinez. I think I got to throw Ray Martinez in there, man. Man, that little dude be trying to hurt people. Y'all talking about that little itty bitty ass dude out of Mexico? Dog, he be trying to kill fools, man. He try to kill fools. Let me hold off on number 10 on Ray, because right now, man, off the cuff, I'm thinking Ray Martinez. Nah, not Plant. He's like, yeah, Ray Martinez is a beast, man. Ray Martinez is a beast. So 10, let me hold on, man. Let me do it. Let me peruse, dog. Not Josh Warrington. Shakur Stevenson's too young. What's his fucking name? Ain't really proved it like that. Burchell. Definitely not Tevin Farmer. Not Roman Martin. Not Roman. Not what's his fucking name? What's the dude's name? JoJo Diaz. Not JoJo Diaz. And see, that's another reason why I'm giving Gary Russell Jr. so high, because he beat JoJo Diaz, who went up to 100. Nah, definitely not Bivol. Definitely not Bivol, man. I don't buy Bivol. I don't buy Bivol. I might say, I might, who I want to throw on there because Josh Taylor's on there. So maybe Progray? Nah, Sean, nah. Not Sean. Sean took too many L's. Yeah, Ruger. Yeah, I mean, it's tough on Rugeroo but shit, Rugeroo put that fight up against Josh Taylor, man. Yeah, I got Beterbiev. Beterbiev's at 8. I got Beterbiev at number 8. All right, I'll leave Rugeroo off. That's a biased. I'm biased, and I admit that I'm biased for Rugeroo. I want Rugeroo on the list, but that 10th is tough, dude. Ooh, Mikey. I'll put Mikey over Ray Martinez. Yeah, I know, Woolbag. I just want him there. Just kind of like how you say Terrence Crawford's going to beat Errol Spence. You just want that to be the case. That's what I just want Ruger on the list. So Mikey, maybe. That 10 spot is tough because I don't do heavyweights. Y'all can do heavyweights. Y'all want to do heavyweights. I ain't doing heavyweights. Oh, Jose Ramirez? Jose Ramirez is a good one for that. Right now, it might be Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez ain't bad. Jose Ramirez is starting to show me something. Nah, not Danny Swift. Not Danny. Yeah, Ramirez. Maybe Ramirez. I can slide Ramirez on there. Yeah, I think Ramirez is probably. Mikey would beat Ramirez. Yeah, I know. But that might just be. Yeah, I know it's tough between Ramirez and Mikey, but Mikey got his ass whooped. That's the problem. Like, I think Jose Ramirez could get his ass whooped. I know Mikey Garcia got his ass whooped, but he stood up through that ass whooping, which was some serious business. Navrati, because I think Navrati about to fall off, dog. Steve J, not Navrati, because Navrati was already big. What's the Navrati? 122? Wasn't he 122? I think Navrati's 122. He's gonna have to move up to 126, dude. That's Gary Russell Jr. land. Gary Russell Jr. will mop motherfucking Navrati. Mop his ass. Mop him. You know what I mean? Mop him up. That ain't even a close fight. That's a mopping. So, nah. And Shakur Stevenson's at 126. Navrati about to get handled. Okay? Navrati dream over, dog. If he's at 122. I don't think he was at 118. I think he was at 122, right? Yeah, Navrati beat Neho, I believe. He the guy. He got his shit off of a little African dude, little muscular African dude, Dogbay, Isaac Dogbay. That's who Navrati beat to win the championship. Then he had a couple more. Can we put Rigondeaux? Not really. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, you could. You could. Yes, you could. There's a good argument because he lost. Only loss he had is to Lomachenko, 2 weight classes up. Good point. Rigondeaux probably does belong up there, dog. Rigondeaux probably does deserve that 10th spot. Oh, for the women, you starting some shit, Woolbag. Shields, Taylor, Serrano, Breakus, pound for pound, Breakus, Shields, Taylor, Serrano. I think Serrano gets mopped by Taylor. Or no, it'll be a good fight. She ain't gonna get mopped. That'll be a good fight. Shields and Breakus would be a really good fight. Shields and Breakus would be a really good fight, man. No, y'all just think Shields just gonna come mop up Breakus, dude. You're bugging. You're bugging. Okay. Don't let it fool you, dog. Don't let the smooth looks fool you. That chick can fight, man. Okay, the chick can fight for real. But she is acting. She ain't acting like she ain't no rush to get in that ring, dog. I kind of hear it. Love me some Cecilia Breakus, but she might be like looking at her. She kind of got that Rocky looking at Clubber Lang look. I can't lie, dog. Can't lie. Anthony Johnson, you know that's my girl, man, but can't lie. I see it in her eyes, dog. I think I see it in her eyes. Nah, definitely not Marat, man. Hell no. Wade Taylor is not over Breakus, man. Katie Taylor just lost. She just got a gift decision. What's that chick's name? Katie Taylor had, first of all, Malika, what's her name, was giving her that business. The real pretty girl from Chicago. Hold on a second, man. I can't believe you said that. Katie Taylor. Come on now. Katie Taylor just got beat up. Just got booed. Boo! Katie Taylor, because you took an L, but Eddie pulled it out for you. Christian Lauren Dutu, whatever her name is, that was the one. Or was it Delphine Pearson? Let me see Delphine Pearson. Yeah, Delphine Pearson. She was hot. The chick from Belgium, the 35-year-old Belgian, she was hot. Hot about that fight, dog. Delphine Pearson got up in her, dude. She got up in her, dog. Yeah, McCaskill. McCaskill, a pretty look. Yeah. Hey, McCaskill. She might not be. What's that girl's name? Huckleberry. I always mess her name up because it's like something that sounds like you know, like she should be a British librarian or something like that. I guarantee and Lubin will be pound for pound in 2 years. I called here first on Fannon Live. Hey, I mean, Erickson Lubin's for real. I would have said J-Rock, but J-Rock just got knocked out. If J-Rock hadn't got knocked out, that's what's making my list hard because I had J-Rock. Oh, shit, I can't believe this. No. Stop. My list. I screwed up. Big. I had Bud, Lomachenko, Russell, Spence, Usyk, Tank, Manny. Right? I messed up. Bud, Lomachenko, Gary Russell Jr., Spence, Charlo, Usyk, Tank, Manny. And then who did I give after that? Ramirez. Was it Ramirez? Yeah. I forgot Jermell Charlo. I forgot. Yeah. Jamal. Yeah. Nah. He's ducked right now. He's just ducked right now. For me, somebody can tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm missing somebody. But to me, his best win has been Matt Korobov. The one he gets criticized a lot for, I think that is his best win. Because it was a southpaw counterpuncher that nobody wanted to fight. And he was having the problems with, and he figured it out. He showed he could box. Smart dude, man. What's going on, Narco Champion TV, El Bruto, man? Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I forgot Jermell Charles. Jermell Charles is supposed to be way up there. But look at the people that I'm leaving off. Now say, because I know some people would say, Fannon, you have too many black people on your list. You only like black people. Dude, why in the world would I have Monster Inoue on that list? Maybe I could do Monster Inoue number 10. Maybe I could do Inoue 10. Throw you a bone and give Monster Inoue number 10. But really, all that is peer pressure. In order for me to get Monster Inoue number 10, I would be falling victim to peer pressure because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. He said, "Oh yeah, Usyk got to come off." Nah, Usyk ain't got to come off. Man, Usyk was a cruiserweight. I think that dude's for real deal, man, and he might fuck around. He might fuck around and beat Tyson Fury. He might mess around and beat Tyson Fury. I could see that happening. That would be some craziness, but I could see that happening. The way their styles match up, I absolutely positively could see Usyk beating him. Because if Usyk can get inside and just let punches go, he can beat Tyson Fury on points. As far as styles go, I give Usyk a chance to beat Fury. That's a bad matchup. I think that's a bad matchup for Tyson Fury style-wise. The worst style matchup style. I think he can. I think that would cause problems for him because Usyk is very quick. You don't think Fury's too big? No, not for Usyk. I don't. Well, this is how I see this. Tyson Fury is quick. He's hard to hit and he's quick. Well, what causes that problems? Right? What causes that problems? People that throw a lot of punches. Right? If he can get up on Fury and let his hands go, he can outpoint Tyson Fury. And all the rough stuff I don't think will work on Usyk. The rough gamey shit, oh no. Dude, that motherfucker can be dirty. Usyk know what the fuck Usyk's doing in that ring, dog. That's a hardcore Ukrainian Eastern European dude, man. They're not going to be, he ain't coming with some corny shit on him, dude. Will he beat him? I don't know, but I think he can beat him. I think Usyk would have Usyk would be a tougher fight for Fury than Joshua is. Well, maybe not Joshua, but as hard as difficult, very, 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 very difficult. You said no way, no, man. Hey, dude, I'm telling you how I see it. That's not going to be a popular. Young Murph come and said Delphine Pearson beat Taylor. Yeah, I definitely put Cecilia Brækhus over Taylor. You know. But I could switch it around. I can't give anybody number one over Brækhus because shit. Come on, man. Look at her resume. It's ridiculous. I just can't. As right now, I can't. But Clarissa's bigger, and Clarissa is definitely this number two. I mean, I can understand there's a bunch of people who say number one, and there's arguments that could be made for number one. I don't follow them, but there's arguments that could be made for that aren't completely ridiculous. They don't sway me, but hey, but not Kaylee Taylor over, man, heck no. Do you think Shields should rematch Gabriel just for me to see the press conference? Yes. That was a good fight, but I think Clarissa Shields won that fight. They going to cheat Brækhus? Who would cheat Brækhus? Oh, for Taylor? Yeah, I could see that. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, that's a definite possibility. They put the gank. Yeah, they can put a gank move on you. Definitely put a gank on you. Dark Horse said it will. Bet to Biev. Damn near slept Usyk with headgear. Okay. I'm just saying. That's how I see it. I tell you, man, Usyk's a dark horse in that fight, man. It's a dark horse in that fight. He's 6'3". I mean, he's not a little dude. He's not short. He's 6'3". He did not look that good, though, with Chaz Witherspoon, though. He'd have to be at his best. Not that shit he did with Chaz Witherspoon. And maybe there's something wrong with him, man. Well, he's just had some bad luck because he's going to have a lot of ring rust when he comes back. Usyk's going to be coated in ring rust when he gets back because he ain't fought in a minute. Yeah, Witherspoon was hitting him. I mean, dog, Witherspoon was getting his ass beat up now. Witherspoon was getting pieced up too. I mean, yeah, he didn't look that good though. But he didn't look that good against Chaz Witherspoon. I'm just saying, I just think that because of his style. And they both going to come up juiced to the gills. You know what I mean? It ain't no straight shooter. I don't believe Usyk's some big straight shooter. Like, anything Tyson Fury's on, he going to be on. You know? Said Witherspoon has 4 days notice. I mean, hey, like I said, he didn't look that good against Chaz Witherspoon. Ryan said, I got Usyk 5th best heavyweight. Could be. But, hey, I would have Usyk as 5. Yeah. That's where I would put him. I put him at number 5. Fury Wilder Joshua. Ortiz. Usyk. I think that's good. I wouldn't put like Joseph Parker or Dillian White. Like Dillian White, man, you got to do something proven, man. I don't get that Dillian White shit for nothing. Ryan said, I got Dillian White over him, under Fury, over Ruiz. Man, you going to make me draw a diagram, huh? I got Dillian White over Usyk, under Fury. So you have Dillian White, you have Fury, Dillian White, then Ruiz. You must be leaving some other people out of your rankings. Woolbag, Fury 1, Wilder 3, Ortiz 4, AJ 5. Oh no, Wilder 2. I'm bugging. Fury 1, Wilder 2, Ortiz 3, AJ 4, AJ 5, White 6, Ruiz 7, Dubois. Oh man, I got Usyk over Dubois. And I got Usyk over Andy Ruiz. I got Usyk over Dillian White. I got him underneath AJ. I got him underneath Ortiz, underneath Wilder, and underneath Fury. Who's the best heavyweight out of Dillian White, Luis Ortiz, and Andy Ruiz? Luis Ortiz. But Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz would be a good fight until I think Andy Ruiz more likely get knocked out. I think Dillian White gets knocked out. Dillian White is going to end that fight with Luis Ortiz falling, crushing face first to the floor. Dillian White a cheater too, man. So that's somebody else. I can't even rank him. He's a PED abuser. I already said I throwed him out. Which means, I got to throw out Fury too. Oops. But I guess I got to do it because he's in the division. I got to rank him. But non-PED violators, let's rank the non-PED abusing heavyweights. 1 is Wilder. 2 is Joshua. 3 is Usyk. That shit is just riddled. Heavyweight division is riddled when you think of that. When you think about it like that way. Think about it that way. The non-PED. Give me your non-PED give me your top heavyweights, excluding all people who have served suspensions for performance-enhancing drugs, for known drug cheats. There you go. Your non-known drug cheat heavyweight championship list. Wow. That totally rewrites the picture, doesn't it? Yeah, no, I'm not going might be because they all might be. I'm talking about people that you know have. Right? Not no dope boy list. There you go. No dope boy list. That wrecks the heavyweight division, man. It just rips it out. Like you can't. Tyson Fury is gone. Dillian White is gone. Luis Ortiz is gone. Lucas Brown's ass is gone. But it just rips that out. It rips. You got to put Danny Dubois up there. If it's one strike, you're out. All those dudes is gone. Can't compete. That's amazing, isn't it? Joshua, Wilder, Usyk. That's reasonable. Because Joshua still got belts. I might think differently, but it's reasonable. That's a new term for you guys that like to troll. Try this mindset. I don't agree with it, but it's reasonable. Right? I can think that you're dead wrong, but what you're saying makes sense. It just doesn't persuade me. No cheaters list. Wilder, Joshua, Usyk, Ruiz. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, so what's the non-cheater? Let's test that theory. What's the non-drug, convicted drug, sentenced drug guy in, what is it called? No dope boy list? Yeah, what's the no dope lord? I'll go to more, less. I'm not going to go to the obscure weight classes. Non-dope boy list for middleweights. Hey, Jeffy Marshall, man, thank you, man. Said non-PED heavyweights. 1 Wilder, 2 Ruiz, maybe a Jogbe or Dubois. Nobody else is on the list. Everyone else is questionable. Oh, now the non-questionable list. Whoo, shit. People you wouldn't even suspect. Man, that just cleans the deck. That ain't even giving you any reason to suspect. But middleweight is gone, dog. Middleweight's gone. Middleweight's gone. Because you got, it would be Charlo, Golovkin, and Demetrius Andrade. So right off the top, right there, you only missing Canelo. At 147, at 154, you get all your champions are in place because nobody major got popped for performance-enhancing drugs in 154 or 147 or 140 or 135 or 130 or 126. Where's Neary? I think Neary's down there at 122, so I'll be careful getting around there. Manny at 148. Nah, Manny never popped dirty. I'm talking about known, God, not just what people think. I'm talking about what is known. I'm talking about what's known. I don't know about cruiserweight, but it doesn't sound like it would have been. It doesn't sound like it at cruiserweight either. Light heavyweight, Canelo. But he dropped his WBO, but Canelo would be the only one up there. 168, nobody. Billy Joe Saunders. Sorry, Billy Joe Saunders. But you just lose the WBO for Billy Joe Saunders. At 150, at 160, you lose Canelo. You keep the other two champions. That's pretty much it is, man. It looks more prevalent in the heavyweights. Bivol is a clean fighter. Yeah, Bivol is a clean fighter. But I said at 175 there was Canelo because Canelo got his hands on the WBO. But Bivol, yeah, but Bivol and Beterbiev, I don't think Beterbiev has. You know, it's just bad. That just looks really bad for the heavyweights when you look at it that way. Gerald Morgan Canelo cannot make the list. He has tested positive too many times. Yeah, man, pretty much. Jermaine Johnson said, "Man, he's super suspect." Yeah, he is. But what can you do, man? What can you do? If it didn't pop, it didn't pop. Can't get on cats for popping dirty. It didn't pop dirty. The problem is that people don't want to get on people that do pop dirty for popping dirty. Deontay Wilder's literally had like 3 guys test positive trying to fight him. And wonder why people think that somebody might have cheated in a fight with him. There's not only like the history of, Tyson Fury cheating. There's also the history of people going into fights with Deontay Wilder cheating. People kept catching them. Like, damn, it's like, Dave, Deontay, we're going to have to let these cats cheat because they keep trying to cheat. So you have to deal with it, dog. Okay? You have to deal with it because there's a long history of people cheating you. And if we stop the fight every time they cheat you, Deontay, what can we do? Hey, can't catch them all, dog. You got to get a fight sooner. Well, yeah, I guess so. 3 different occasions people have popped dirty for fights with him, man. 3 different occasions. How many times have people? None for Fury, once for Anthony Joshua, but woo-wee, Jarrell Big Baby Miller just popped dirty for everything. Ooh, everything. Anyway, man, look, go make sure y'all go to. Oh yeah, don't forget Povetkin. There you go. Yeah, that's why I couldn't put Povetkin in there because of that, up into the list because of that. But look, man, we'll be back tomorrow chopping up about this boxing. Hey, if you guys got specific boxing topics y'all want to talk about, make sure you leave them in the comment section so we can get to them. We can chop it up. As always, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, Daniel Jacobs was a good fighter. He just got cheap with Andre Rozier. The word is, and that's the word from Andre Rozier. I heard the interview. Yeah, that's kind of foul, dog. That's like, you know what I mean? Glad handing. See, I generally don't trust people that glad hand anyway. Smile too much. There's something about a black man that smiles too much that always throws me off because it's like, dude, what are you so happy about? What are you so happy about? You bubbling over with joy. But Danny Jacobs, that part of it always kind of made me look kind of funny because I'm like, yeah, that ain't how you really are, But then for him to get into the pocket of Andre Rozier like that, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? If you got to catch the Pokemon, you got to catch the cheats. I don't get that. 10 a.m. Eastern time. Y'all be there Sunday at Eastern time. Y'all be on 10 Eastern. Okay. Now you talking about here, OG Boxing Talk, or you was talking about another channel? Wilder set a record with how many people tried and successfully cheated against him. No one wants to fight him clean. Yeah, they ain't fighting him clean, dog. That's some dirty shit. But anyway, it is what it is. Make sure y'all go to KQKC Boxing. It's coming up next. With that amount, with OG, yeah. But it's 8 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard, Central Standard Time. But we may change the show. We might push the because boxing, because there's nothing going on 8. We might push it up. We might push it up an hour to 9. I'll let you guys know with an announcement or whatever. But we might move it up to 9. It just depends on what's coming out. But anyway, it is what it is. Got to catch all them Pokemon. So we'll catch you next tomorrow. Peace, and I'm out. Go to KQKC Boxing coming up next, please. Peace.